What's up, guys? Coach Keith here, coming at you with another EMOM Monday for your locked and loaded workout. Starting off with our warm-up, we're going to have 3 rounds of 8 air squats with a 3-second lower and a 1-second pause. So these will be super slow, and just ease into these as you get warmed up today. Okay, 1, 2, 3 seconds to the bottom, 1 second hold, and then drive up. 1, 2, 3, 1 second in the bottom and drive up. We'll do 8 reps there. Then we have our 5 or 8 forearm scapular push-ups. So we're just basically getting into a forearm plank position to start, and then setting that position, squeezing the shoulder blades back and down. Don't just collapse and then pushing into the floor, right? So if I just kind of let myself and hips drop, that's what that's going to look like. I want to maintain that position and squeeze shoulder blades together and then drive into the floor. Squeeze and drive into the floor for my 8 controlled reps there. And then our 20 alternating lateral step overs, which we've been seeing the last couple weeks. So again, set that neutral spine position, come up into flexion as high as you can, step over with both legs. That's 1, back over. Again is 2. We'll go through 20 reps there, making sure we're staying nice and neutral throughout. All right. So that's our warm up, 3 rounds of that, and then we get right into our 30-minute EMOM. Similar structure where we have 30 minutes, basically 6 rounds of this whole thing. In that first minute, we're looking at 12 dumbbell or kettlebell bilateral bent over rows. So you're gonna have both hands on your dumbbell, kettlebell, or whatever your implement is that you use for these rows. So it is an opportunity to go a little bit heavier if you have the option or the choice. Okay. From there, you're going to go ahead and get into that hinged position. Back is nice and flat, shoulder blades are retracted. And with both hands, if I have a dumbbell, I'm on the outside. I'm just pulling elbows up to the top, pausing for a second, and lowering down. Okay, make sure you're in a hinged position and not ending up in this upright position. For some people, it's helpful to kind of get into this bent over position, grab the dumbbell, set the back, and then just stay there. Okay, the elbows will stay nice and tight to the body. If you've got a kettlebell, you might hold the outside of the handle, you might hold the outside of the bell, or you might even hold the handle like so, and think of it more like a barbell row. But we're going to be bilateral this week, and we're going to have that closer grip, so making sure the shoulder blades are really squeezing together at the back and the elbows aren't flaring out. Okay. So first minute, you've got 12 of those. Second minute, we've got 16 alternating goblet reverse lunges. We know the deal on these. Just kind of a little bit more alternating this week. So you'll be able to move a little bit faster without a switch. Okay, dropping back, dropping the knee down, driving off that front heel, then I would hit the other leg, etc., etc. Okay, make sure you're at about 45 degrees at those lower body angles and driving through that front heel and not through that front toe. Okay, in the third minute, we're going to go with a 30-second bottom of the squat hold. So real simple. Make sure your knees are out and over your toes. Try and stay as upright as you can. Okay, if you want to add a goblet to this, you can. Okay, 30 seconds there. And we'll rest for 30 the remainder of the minute. And then our working minute or a high intensity minute is going to start with a 30-second front plank for the first half of the minute. And then the remainder of the minute will be an AMRAP goblet squat. So we're warming up that position in the fourth or in the third minute. Then in our fourth working minute, we'll go to that forearm plank, which we kind of already warmed up with those scapular push-ups, right? Squeezing the butt, squeezing the belly, keeping that nice straight line, making sure we're breathing. Once we hit that 30-second mark, we are on the clock for as many goblet squats as we can. So quickly get that weight up into the goblet position, right? And we're just going for max reps there, making sure we're standing up all the way at the top, getting our depth to the best of our ability, and keeping those squat fundamentals, right? Heels down, midfoot, knees tracking over the toes, and staying as upright as we can throughout, okay? So your score will be total reps on the squats. You do get that rest minute in the 5th minute, so you can go as hard as possible on that 4th minute, but do try and maintain throughout your 6 rounds, right? So you don't want to see 25 air squats in the first one and then 5 in the last one. Try and find that high intensity but sustainable throughout all 6 of your rounds. All right, that's the deal for Monday. Have fun with this one. We'll see you guys again on Tuesday.